Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for this invitation about the video. So tell me about your van. What is your van?
This is a Fiat Ducato. The version is called like 244. It's a 2006 model. It's the last one of like the old version. In 2000, middle of 2006, they started with a new version. This is the old version. It has the 2.3 liter engine, diesel. It's basically a quite solid car. It works good for us. We liked it, and it was cheaper than a new model.
Okay. And what is your experience with it? How many kilometers and how many countries? Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. So we bought it with about like 135,000 kilometers, and now it has like about 150,000 kilometers. We bought it in the last autumn. Before we had like a smaller van. This one was like from the beginning a camper, so it was a factory built camper. German brand Pöstl or Detlefs for the German listeners. They may know it. Yeah, so until now we had no problems, and I hope it will stay like this.
Okay, nice. So can you show me something
Yes, so
about your van?
like on the outer we have didn't have changed too much. We changed to stiffer springs in the front, what worked very well for us. So it's better suits the load, and the car got a bit higher, what is good for bad roads. In the back we installed like this additional air suspension. What also works quite well for us. The adjustment is on the driver's seat. So here on these valves, and this is the scale, we can adjust the pressure on the right and on the left side. We do this to adapt the spring tension to the load. So when it's unloaded, we let the air a bit out, and when it's loaded, we put some more air in. Then another modification is like the bike carrier. Normally, this type of bike carriers are only for two bikes. So we have 4 persons. We have a little baby and a 3-year-old kid, and the 3-year-old has already a bike. So I had to modify this carrier a bit. So there are 3 bikes, 3 relatively light bikes. I changed this part to like this bigger version that is made for this bigger motorhomes without doors at the back. And was able then to put a third rail for a third bike. The bikes are relatively light, so I'm within the weight limit, and until now we have no problems with the doors. We open them every day with the bikes on it. I know this is like a big question for many people, having like this type of doors with 2 or more bikes. I have some additional security. I've installed this rope to have a bit of the weight on the other door too, so there's not everything on this one door. When I want to open it, I just untension it to this, and then I can open it. I always try like a bit to support the door a bit when I open it, and to be very cautious when opening it. There I can show you some other modifications I've done. So I changed these panels. They're installed simply from Decathlon. It's like a tent organizer. It's quite handy for some stuff we need when traveling. On the other door I installed some of my tools. Yeah. So this part is original. They are located 2 big gas bottles. So 11 kilos. Here at the front is the gas heater and the boiler for the water. These compartments are done by myself. We had like the problem that we need this bike area for the smaller kid to be able to go biking as a family. So it needs a lot of space, and this compartment is exactly the size of this carrier. Above we have like space for backpacks and small tent and everything, and there are installed some rails. I didn't want like these rail slide outs. They are like expensive, and the advantage isn't worth it from me. So I've just gone for this cheap version. It works very well for us. There are 3 of these boxes, and I was lucky to have just enough space with the standard size boxes that they were able to fit. Yeah, so that's basically what I've done in the back. And go now to the front. Maybe another thing on this side that may be interesting to some of your listeners is I've installed a Sorg. That's, I think, a German brand. It's basically a ventilator that sucks out the air of the compartment where all this toilet stuff goes in. So when you open it to spill the excrements in this container, then it sucks out the air, so the smell doesn't come in. And it has a filter there, so you don't smell it on the outside too. And we are able to use this toilet without chemicals. So we are now traveling for 4 months and haven't given in a drip of chemicals. So it's just.
And what do you use? Simple water?
Yeah, so simple. Yeah. So our things, and then we flush it with water, and that's it.
Okay.
This helps us that we don't have the smell inside.
Okay.
When we flush the toilet. So the toilet paper gets wet, and then it's by himself it evaporates.
Yeah.
So it's gone when we need to throw it away.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, so yeah, there is the water, the heating, and the electricity. We have a solar panel at the roof, but we don't need a lot of electricity. So this is like a conventional build. So the fridge runs on gas mainly. So we need electricity just for the water pump, for the lights, for mobile phone, laptop, and things like that.
Okay.
So then come in.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's the build. There I've installed 2 magnets to be able to store the table on a convenient place. So it was important for us to be able to be fast with loading and unloading the table and other things, or especially table and chairs. So the table is located here. You can close the door without problems. Then, so when traveling with 2 kids, you need to optimize the space as much as possible. So that's why I installed like this expanders everywhere. Now, I don't know if you hear it on the video. There is like a ventilator inside. It's like a classic upgrade to this gas fridges, is that you install a ventilator. So when it's hot, it helps that the airflow, and that it helps the fridge to cool better.
Okay.
So on this side is the fridge. Then we have like the driver's seats. They are now turned like for the bed setup. Here is the bench where the kids are sitting normally. There is underneath the table. You can put them in the table in the lower position or in the higher position. And during driving, because like one of the baby seats is like backwards, so the table is in the way, so we need them to put it away. I upgraded it. Like normally it's only collapsible on one place. I upgraded it as collapsible on 2 places, and we can put it like in the back when we don't need it. This bed is like for 1 person, but we needed one for 2 persons, so I added like this consoles and 1/3 at the front, and I can put this additional bed part here. So then we have like a bed with 1 meter and 40 centimeters in width, and so it's okay for me to lay here, and I think it's ideal for both of the kids. But right now, because the smallest one is a baby and he's breastfed, he's sleeping in the back with the mom. The back is like the classic Ducato setup. With this bed, that is like 140 in width, and I think the length is about 185, 190 centimeters. Now it's because it's daytime, there is only this blanket on, and the rest of the blankets is here. I installed this net to be able to put it away during the day time.
Where did you find this lead, you say?
This net?
Yeah, net.
Somewhere on the internet. It's like, I think it's like for cars, for the for the back where when you want to store your stuff. That
because it's really practical. I found it a nice idea.
Yeah, we like it a lot. So all of the bad stuff is away, and it can still breathe.
Yeah.
This is like the kitchen, also it's like classic gas stove, water. There are installed some additional drawers we like a lot, to be able to use the space better. And here too, with this, it doesn't
smart idea.
Yeah, that it doesn't rattle so much. And for this too. And yeah, there's like this for cutting. Yeah, there we have. Here we put our seats. This camping chairs.
Okay.
Yes. And during driving, we like the solution a lot.
Okay.
And there is our small bathroom. It would be possible theoretically to shower or to take a shower. We haven't done it yet. We are always showering outside.
Okay.
If you want to, so through the window, we have this small toilet. Makes life easier as a family when you have like a toilet in the van.
Nice.
Yeah, beneath the tank there is a water tank and some additional storage. So I think that's more or less it. So on these windows, because we have been like in the heat of Greece, I've installed like additionally to this a shade, because this shade minimizes the airflow. I've installed these things, so we have always a shade and we have the full airflow.
Okay. Nice. Okay. So thank you about this video.
You're welcome.
And I wish you, how you say in Japan, guten Reisen.
Danke.
Yeah. See you.